In this video, I linked up with my friend who's also named Cassian, who's an international DJ, producer, and Grammy winner. He also happens to be a huge car guy, so I took him out in a supercar that he's never been in. I'm Cassian.
I'm Cassian.
Today we're going out in this Maserati MC20.
Know where I'm from and I know what I got. Know where I'm from and I know what I got. Know where I'm from and I know what I got.
Sounds like a vacuum cleaner.
Yeah, that's not the most
inspiring sound.
This is with the exhaust as well.
And then typical Maserati, the radio randomly kicks in no matter what you do. Turn it off. Unless your song starts playing, then we'll keep it.
It's like a full supercar experience.
So Cassian here is a big Porsche guy, primarily Porsche
It
guy.
wasn't obvious.
He's got 991.2 GT3. You've driven a few Ferraris, so I know you're also a Ferrari guy, but Porsche primarily.
Just a couple, yeah. Mostly a huge Porsche fanboy.
Yeah.
So I got to be convinced of this thing, basically.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, honestly, ideally, the perfect car for this test to compare to a Porsche would be like a Lotus Emira or something. So you got different drive settings here: GT, Sport, Corsa. GT is boring, so let's go into Sport.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it moves. Zero to 60 in 2.9 seconds. Twin turbo V6, 630 horsepower.
It even just feels good just around the corner like that. You feel
yeah.
that it feels very planted. And
Yeah. Right now, it just kind of sounds like a.
It does not feel like we're at 5,000 RPM in
No.
like a 600 horsepower.
Yeah. I mean, it's
Super fast.
got ceramic brakes. The pedal feels a little iffy. You really gotta slam the brake to stop. But
I've heard that the brakes are a little, like probably like the weak part of the driving experience. Yeah, that Italian engine really sings.
yeah, really hums. It doesn't sound as good as that. I want this guy to just rip it by me.
Paid actor.
It just doesn't have the emotional scream of like the GT3.
The ride is actually really nice.
You can feel like the gear changes kind of kicking in. If you do end up getting a Stelvio Quadrifoglio, it sounds just like one of those.
I test drove a couple of those like in 2020.
Yeah.
Drove great.
They honestly kind of drive like a four-door 458, but I do think the main appeal of this car might just be like the looks of it, because it is a really pretty shape.
Already, even when we're in the parking lot, like there were people coming up and asking, talking about the car. Like it definitely attracts attention. What's this color called? You know?
I don't. I should know.
It's like Rosso Emozione.
Lambo, they call it like Arancio Borealis. It's like, just call it orange.
Yeah.
Why is it gonna be like so crazy? So this car will be for sale here in a couple of weeks. European Exotic Center. It's got 6,000 miles on it.
The ride feels great. The torque, everything about the driving feels great from the passenger seat, I would say. Yeah, different level of performance from like a GT3.
For 160, 170,000, I think it's a lot of car for the money. I just don't know if I could spend 300,000 on it.
Yeah, I feel bad. I salute the original buyers of these cars.
So we had one for sale. It was an MC20, had 100 miles on it, and it lost 80 grand in value. Problem is, like, the Ghibli cars like that have kind of spoiled this brand's reputation. Not that this shouldn't be comparable to a Ghibli at all. I think it's kind of ruined the brand a little bit, because I can get those for like 15 grand.
I think it's a good car. It's got theater, the doors go up. It's obviously incredibly capable.
Yes, if it was ugly and it had no doors, then
There'd be no use case.
I'd be like, why?
I think it's comfortable too, like as much as you would ever daily a car like this, I think if it has that element and also probably the sound being a little bit more restrained, that'd be an advantage for some people.
Yes.
Like,
yeah.
Not everyone wants to be that guy that's screaming everywhere they go. This is a legit supercar. Like, I feel like I'm saying something special, you know?
Yeah.
Apart from the sound being a little underwhelming, like,
Yeah.
it does make some cool sounds, though. Turbo sounds, blow valve sounds.
And it's funny, because this is a non-hybrid V6, and people are like, oh, it's nice it's not a hybrid for once. It's like, you know that we're kind of doomed as, like, car industry when we're hyped that it's a V6 non-hybrid.
I think for the money, it's still a lot of money for a car, obviously, but
yes.
When you compare it as a value proposition for what you get and the theater you get, I think it's pretty compelling to the right person, I think. If you don't have like brand alliances or have a real brand that you're like passionate about.
It has electric steering, so not much steering feel, to be honest.
No, it's a really cool experience though. Like, it feels special. It definitely feels, you know, you jump in a Porsche and you kind of just feel like you're in a car. This, you're like, oh, I'm in something special right now.
Right.
The whole experience of it, like the rearview mirror is a screen. There's
Cool.
Alcantara and like leather, and when you
Yeah.
open, the door goes up, and the door is like a thick piece of carbon fiber. Like,
It's a carbon tub, just like a McLaren. I'll have to show you, like, the engine bay is full of carbon. It's a good-looking engine bay.
big thanks to European Exotic Center. They're opening in San Clemente in Southern California. The location's really cool. They got some great cars. This is really fun. So check them out.
Cool, man. Appreciate it.
Thank you,
man.
dude.